Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live. Summer got her, she's all excited about hearing a dog outside. And now she's going outside to bark at said dog. Sorry, it was funny. It distracted me. I don't have an intro for today. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll play this. Hold on. Where is it? Did I save it? I might have. I might not have. Let me see. Let me see. I got this. I got this. Here you guys go. Oh, wait. Did that not play? Why is that not playing? Oh, well. I will just do that. I don't need it to do it while I'm talking to somebody. Hello, everybody. How are you? It's Thursday, which means I'm off from live tomorrow, so don't expect me. Just a friendly reminder of that. And badoop. Hopefully the new setting I have works a little bit easier on the moderators today. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that, Golden God. That's pretty awesome. There we go. All right. No one understands what you're even saying. Okay. All right, there we go. Everything's getting there. Oh, that person is back. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. I'm doing like a couple of things. All right. How has everybody been on this lovely Thursday? It's supposed to be Throwback Thursday. Isn't that like the whole theory of like having different days of the week mean different things, right? I don't have a throwback for you guys. So, well, I was trying to actually, but for some reason it wasn't playing. Let me see. I'm already check this. Find out why it wasn't playing. Wonder why I can't. That's not the right one. There we go. It wasn't loading.
I'm a MAGA supporter. English is my first language, but I don't speak it good. I'm a MAGA supporter. I don't like anybody not white in my neighborhood. I'm a MAGA supporter. Don't come near me if you're queer or gay. I'm a MAGA supporter. I'm running for president of your HOA.
Listen, that will never not be funny. I think the other thing that was just absolutely funny was, oh goodness, the nationalist Christian. Can we shorten that to not Nazi? Can we shorten that to Nazi? And Gwen just says, "Yup, yup." Just says, "Yeah, no problem at all. We can do that. We can do that." So hold on, guys, real quick. Fernando, this might surprise you. The answer is none. Seems like that's projection on your end, sir. So Must suck to be you. I also just realized I need my water bottle.
You're awesome.
Perhaps that's why you shouldn't be such a dummy. Okay, Fernando? Oh, Fernando, you're so funny. I have a family. Wow, you're still wrong. See, that's why you shouldn't continue on with your projections. I will 100% roast people for saying stupid stuff. So, for those who can't see it, Fernando asked in the chat what kind of SSR I'm on. I'm not on any. In fact, I don't take medication. I don't need medication. Projection. And then he says, this is what happens when you don't have kids and a family. Feel sad for this girl. I have both. So are you okay? I mean, we already know the answer is no. You're not okay. Thanks for proving it. That's literally all it is. You've proven the points with all of your projection. You're doing such a great job about it, too. Oh, no, absolutely, Mark. There is zero things wrong with being on medication if you are prescribed it by a doctor to help you with anything. Mental health is a real thing, and I encourage anybody to go see a specialist or even just go to therapy, because therapy is useful to any individual out there, whether even if you think that you don't have any issues. Yes, Bishop, down with the HOAs. I agree with that. That's why it was so funny. I know you missed that live, I think, and it just cracked me up. Why are you being silly? There it is. I just wanted to plug in the phone. That's all. And it was just like, nah. But Fernando had to run away, I guess. So that's cool. What did he say? Oh, can I not see that? You, Taro, you'll have to let me know what that person said. But yeah, no, I support everybody getting any kind of assistance that they need to get through their day. Preferably with a doctor or through homeopathic methods. That's how it works. Let's see. We'll go and turn that on. Okay, there was something I was going to look at. Let's see what it was today. Reminding myself, sorry, there was like a whole bunch of stuff that's happened. Nothing like super duper interesting. Oh yeah, the private job sector numbers released by ADP were not great. And then even the numbers released by the BLS today were not great. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how old are you?
19.
19. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay, what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his 12 months in office that has earned your continued support?
The help support of the queer community. Hello.
And how on earth has he helped them?
So, from my personal experience,
I don't care about
I
your
realized
anecdote.
what?
I don't care about your personal story.
Okay. For many people that I talked to that came out of the closet as being gay,
Okay, so
Donald
this is
Trump
an anecdote,
personally
and
went out of
again,
the
and I
way.
don't, okay. How many times do I have to say I don't care? Like, I don't want to listen to your personal story. I don't. I say that to everybody every time. Like, you are not the exception to the rule. Are you going to tell the story answer the question without telling your personal story?
Yes, I deeply apologize.
Yeah. Okay, let's try that
Can,
again.
what? Yeah. So I'm gay. Fuck you.
See, that's about exactly how I figured that was gonna go. That hurt my feelings so much. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
He's made mental retards like you absolutely drip.
Cool. Try not to say any slurs that will get you dropped. Yeah, 19 unhinged, 25 unhinged on a Thursday night. They're doing so well. You guys are doing so great. Fantastic. You're the best supporters in the world. Very bigly. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Well, I did for most of his presidency. Recently, I'm a little more torn, and I kind of wanted to hear your thoughts on a couple of recent developments, I guess.
Like what?
I haven't had time to look at the DOJ Epstein files, but I know he was in them. Do you know what exactly they're saying he did? I know they were friends.
So the primary thing that I saw that he was in was, for some odd reason, and this isn't entirely normal for the Department of Justice to do, or the FBI, but the FBI had like 6 full pages where individuals had called in and given tips or told their personal stories accusing Donald Trump of horrific things.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, those 6 pages then turned into 5 because the DOJ went back and removed the document. Document redacted 1 page and then, actually didn't redact it. They just took it out and then put it back up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, which was a logistical disaster, I might add.
Yeah, it wasn't great on their part.
Yeah, massive fuck up, right? But then I saw that he got sued. I think it wasn't that long ago, maybe 2016, by the girl that accused him, right? Who I think she said she was 14 at the time.
Are you talking about Katie Johnson?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where I forget exactly what they did, but I think that both of them took her back to Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, that one, she had accused him of, if I remember her story correctly, it's been a while since I've listened to her interviews. Her story was that she was on Epstein's jet, and that's where she first met him. He had grabbed her onto him. I believe she had also told the story that the next time that she met him, he wanted her to wear a blonde wig, so she looked more like Ivanka. And he did sexually assault her by actually graping her. Yeah. That's
and
a thing.
It feels like a betrayal to the people that supported him initially, if only because he ran on, mainly 2 things, which was, Hillary Clinton is a pedophile, deep state, whatever. And, it turns out he's just as involved in it. And also America First, which hasn't really been working out. I mean, look at what the Fed's doing with the rates. They're so scared they're not even changing it anymore. And then he's going to go.
The Fed's base it off of. Sorry, the Federal Reserve is an independent agency, so they are not beholden to the whims of the President of the United States, nor should they be, because international entities rely on the Fed and the information that's published by the Bureau of Labor Statistics in order to invest within the United States or buy our treasury bonds. Like the international market relies on the Fed and the BLS very heavily for them to make decisions on what they're going to do with the United States of America. And so that's why if the Fed then is being like pushed on by the Trump agenda, it's very troubling because we might actually see people start to pull out if it's no longer an independent agency and it becomes state run.
And I might be mistaken, but I think the president appoints the Fed chairman. Am I wrong on that?
Points it has to be approved by Congress.
Okay. Yeah, and so that does worry me because they are creating a lot of inflation with a lot of their policies, or they're contributing to it rather. Blocking free trade, I mean, that's kind of the only thing that's been keeping us afloat, since we got off the gold standard. We really don't manufacture a lot here anymore. It's created this kind of. I have a lot of friends in logistics, and what they tell me is that not only is it incredibly expensive to ship things now, but they can't even get things in the ports. He's deporting, the people that work there, and it's making not only is our currency, virtually worthless overseas, these days, but now we can't find the cheap. I hate to say it, but it's slave labor that we relied on. And so it feels like he's hitting a reset button, and I think everybody's just kind of suffering for it. And I'm really struggling to support it. I don't hold many liberal values, socially maybe, but I just don't think his policies really make a lot of sense, and things only kind of seem to be getting worse.
I would agree. They don't.
Yeah, so that's really all I had to say. Just wavering my faith a little bit,
Yeah,
but,
no problem.
Anyway, love this team.
Yeah, you have a great evening.
You too.
Thanks. Well, it sounds like he's coming around, so I will give him that much. For those I put this up because people like tagging my second account like it's the person that's on the phone. It's not. It's just me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 24.
24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I do.
Okay, what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I just wanted to let you know, my name is Gabriel. I just want to introduce myself to you. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Okay.
But a couple things Trump has done, I think this year that a lot of people have missed is, a lot of also, money-wise, crypto stablecoins gain access to banking sectors, which, in my idea is a digital assets that, campaign has set the stage for crypto to finally do exactly what it needs to do and potentially transform the system Americans use to pay for everything from financial assets to even cars, food, and supplies. Another thing too is
the issue with that
names,
here's my
yeah,
problem.
go ahead.
Yeah, the issue a lot of people have with, let's say, Bitcoin or stablecoin, right? Cryptocurrency, we'll just shove it all in that, is that
Right.
any individual that did not buy into the market early is now at a significant disadvantage, and they're not able to have enough currency within that market. So like if somebody put in $200 today, they give it like 6 months to a year, they might earn $30 on it. Whereas somebody that had the funds to buy into it, let's say 6 years ago, their valuation could be at $65,000, right? Like I'm obviously over exaggerating on that number, but that's going to be the issue. Is it's only good for the people that either A, have the capital currently to purchase into it, or B, bought into it early, and it's going to disenfranchise anybody else that was incapable of doing so earlier or does not have the capital to even do so now at a larger amount.
Well, right, but that just seems, that kind of defeats the it's kind of contradictory because
How is
if
that
that's the way.
contradicting if I'm just pointing out that it's not going to help
Well, because
everybody and
just
it's only
because
good
you
for
didn't have,
people?
if you don't have the funds back then and you still don't have it now, how is that our fault that you weren't able to
Oh, did
invest
I
back
assign
then?
faults or did I just say that's an issue that exists within it?
Well, no, it's not saying it's a fault, but it's
Sorry, those
common
were the
sense.
words that you just used. And sorry, common sense does not occur within cryptocurrency, which is almost known to be a pump and
Well,
dump scheme
I
for
mean, if you
most
have the
people.
money to invest at the time, you invest. If you don't, it's
Yes, because everybody acts
sadly to
like
say that.
people have all of this extra money lying
No, we
around.
don't, but like I
Yeah.
said, so you can't get upset at people that do currently at the time have the
Yes,
money to do
again,
so.
I don't understand. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. It kind of sounds like you're arguing in a circle against yourself with arguments that I'm not even saying, right? I'm saying that cryptocurrency is only good for people that have the capital to purchase into it. So it disenfranchises the people that are already, let's just say, in poverty, for example, especially if people have the idea that it's going to be the new banking system, right?
Yeah,
Again,
I
you're
mean, well, if
disenfranchising those that don't have capital. And I have an issue with that because I believe that everybody needs to be able to start off on the same footing. And the cryptocurrency market, the way it is, and the fact that there's been a lot of pump and dump schemes that have come in and out of it, individuals being pardoned by the acting president of the United States, and meaning they lost thousands of dollars. And because the individual was offered a full pardon, they don't have to pay any money of that back that was agreed upon as a criminal restitution. So, yes, sir, I have significant issues with individuals that support the cryptocurrency basically becoming the main. Thank you so much, Neurospicy. Basically replacing the dollar in some way.
well, I mean,
That's not
again,
me
it just comes
assigning
to the
fault, by the
fact.
way. That's
No,
me
not
stating
assigning
out the
fault, but
issues. Well, then
it's
stop
it's just
saying that
kind.
I'm assigning fault.
No, I never said you assigned fault.
You
I said that
literally
word, but
did. You said, "Why are you
I
blaming
didn't
us? It's
say
not
you,
our fault if
man.
they weren't
No,
able to do that."
I
You
didn't say
literally
you
did.
said it. I said the word fault.
You said,
You didn't. I know
"How?
I
Why
did.
are you saying
I
it's
know.
our fault?" And that's literally what you
No, I
said.
didn't
You
say
said,
our fault.
"Why
I
are you
said it.
saying it's our fault that they didn't have it?" Like I didn't say that. See how you're just like arguing with yourself?
Well, ma'am, but you can't. You can't. It's common sense, though. And
It's
if you
not
don't have the
common
capital at the moment
sense.
to invest,
It's not
then
common
you should be
sense. Tell me
prioritizing
what the
in a
common
way of
sense
making
is of
income
crypto
for
when
you
it's
to be
only been
able to
around
make
for
some.
10 years. What is the
Ma'am, it's
common sense about crypto?
common sense is if you don't have capital to invest, then you can't invest. Then you would have to come up with some source of income to where you're stable enough to invest extra money that you
And
have.
not
That's the
everybody
common
is
sense.
capable of doing that. Congratulations. You
And
see what's
so
wrong
whose
with the
fault is that?
capitalistic
Is that
market.
so we should just give
Congratulations.
everyone a
This is
do we
why
give
I'm for
everyone free
equity and
money
not
to start off
equality.
investing?
Yay, we've got
That's
there.
not equal. So
Woohoo.
basically,
Common
the
sense
people
is
that
it's a
work for the
scam.
thing have to give.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking to a dumb crypto bro that can't even understand. Like, great. I'm glad other people are doing well off the market. Good for you. You had the capital to buy into it. Not everybody does. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. How old are you?
I am 38.
38. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm actually just making fun of crypto, bro.
I don't need you to. Trust me. I don't need you to. And yeah, today Bitcoin plummeted below $68,000, blowing past a key level that crypto investors were hoping to hold. Bitcoin is now trading at its lowest prices since November of 2024, essentially erasing all gains made in more than a year. So, thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am.
Can you turn down the stream in the background?
Yeah, I can do that.
Awesome. How old are you?
Shit. 41.
Awesome.
Okay. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office to earn your continued support?
Well, he's done a lot of things that garner my continued support, and at the same time,
don't agree with everything he does. I'm not a red hat fucking person. I was born a Democrat, been raised a Democrat,
How is
from
somebody,
Democrat.
guys, did you know that you could come out of the womb a Democrat? Like you're wearing a blue patch on your sleeve, on your shoulder, because, you come out naked. You're wearing a blue dot on your shoulder the second you come out of the womb. That's an interesting take. How was somebody,
Well, I mean,
quote, born a Democrat? Is it in the umbilical cord? Is it that the umbilical cord is blue versus red?
all right. So I mean, it's a real simple take. So my parents were Democrats, so my entire indoctrination into my life was
Oh, so you were
from
just
them.
taught to be it and then you've moved away from it. Okay, yeah. So you weren't, quote,
Yeah,
born
the
to be
same
a
thing. The same
Democrat.
thing. People
Got
do
it.
the
Anyway, so
same
can
thing.
you
Yeah.
provide any specifics yet on why you still support Donald Trump? Like what he's achieved? I've missed the specifics.
Um. So when you think about inflation, housing, the economy, the border,
Inflation is
law,
trending up. Inflation is missing 18 data sets. So
and if you actually pan out beyond whatever data sets you're probably referring to, if you look at
Bureau
the
of Labor
grand scheme of it,
statistics are
yeah,
actual data
when
sets provided by the
yeah, yeah.
government.
Can
Yeah,
you allow me to speak? Would you allow me to speak, please?
maybe.
So when you look at data sets, you can contrive any bit of information that you want to support your argument. But if you're actually being factually based, inflation is something that we've been experiencing for decades. It isn't a Biden thing, it isn't a Trump thing. It is a unilateral participation
Yes,
of
sir,
power.
because deflation is a myth and it doesn't exist. We don't experience deflation.
Well, we could.
No,
I,
sir.
I we actually
Deflation is bad. What does deflation lead to? What does it
you're
mean
right.
to be experiencing
You're no.
deflation?
Hold on, hold on. You're right. You're right. Deflation would be the valuing of the currency. You're absolutely right.
No,
And
that's
I
not
would,
deflation. The currency's already it dropped 11% in value last year. So to be very
which is
clear, our
deflation.
currency already dropped down. So I guess by your idea of what deflation is, we've already experienced that and you've kind of already half agreed that deflation is bad, but that's actually not what deflation is.
I guess it sounds like you're contriving for an argument. My
No,
thought
sir, I'm
is
just sometimes semantical and pedantic, which annoys people. It's just my neurodivergence. I think you'll survive.
no. I think it's a matter of clickbait and attention. I like you. I think that you actually have a heart and desire for the truth. And I was hoping for the opportunity to have a conversation with you, because if that is actually who you are, there is a greater need and necessity for our society and our nation and around the world than this red-haired, blue-capped bullshit that we deal with every day. There are serious problems in our country and in our society and in our world that is manipulating regular people like you and me to get us off track from what is actually happening. Like
Okay.
like the idea like the idea of there being ice and ice being bad, as an example. People can feel one way or the other about it, but to me, the left and the right aren't divided as a political stance. We're only divided as people, because one side created a problem so the other side could create a fucking solution. They did it on purpose.
Mm.
These people aren't separate. The red-haired man and everybody in the Democrat Party, these people aren't divided. They go to the same dinners and functions and shake hands and hug and kiss while they promote media and news information to divide us and put us in terrible situations. Does that make sense?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not asking you to give me a dismissive answer. I'm asking you to actually be like critical and honest with me and yourself. Like, I believe that you're genuine in what you're trying to do, and if you are, then you have to recognize the reality that the world that we live in is manipulated and perverted to control and divide us. It has nothing to do with the political argument of the day. It has to do with a very specific, shadowy group of individuals that are purposely trying
The
to
Illuminati?
destroy our country. You can call them whatever you want. They probably love all these titles while they sit
I
around
mean,
these
that was
tables
just a question. I mean,
and laugh and carry
here's
on.
my issue, right? And I'm going to point this out, okay?
Thanks,
So,
please go ahead.
back when Melissa Hortman was gunned down by a Republican in her
She
state
was
of
murdered.
Minnesota, yeah, she was gunned
She
down
was
and killed in
murdered.
her
She
house, and
was
so was her
murdered.
husband, and so was her dog, right? When
Yes,
she was
murdered.
killed in the state of Minnesota, the Democratic Party asked and called for unity, so everybody to come to the table. They even put up a bill on the plate. They introduced a bill into Congress to make sure that we don't to disparage against political violence, and it didn't pass, right? Because the Republicans
Yeah.
shot it down. Okay, they didn't even let it
Uh-huh.
go up to the floor to a vote. It didn't come out of committee, right?
Yeah.
And then we see
Mhm.
the unfortunate death of Charlie Kirk, but somehow
Yeah.
that bill passed no problem because a right-leaning influencer was killed at a public event. So we passed that, and he was BFFs with the president. I would assume that's the other reason why it passed. And after his death, and mind you, Donald Trump didn't ask for unity when Melissa Hortman was killed. He actually just started disparaging against Tim Walz for being the governor because it happened under his watch, right?
Uh-huh.
And Donald Trump himself said that he doesn't believe that it's his job to bring the country together. So I do find it quite hypocritical for any individual to say anything like, well, we need to come together now after Charlie Kirk died, when that's not what the president himself is saying. He doesn't believe that it's his job or his duty to bring everyone together. And he also just didn't really care much about the death of Melissa Hortman just because she was just a random state level senator that just happened to be Democrat in Minnesota,
You
the
know,
state that he
yeah.
absolutely hates right now. So it's funny because last year the Democratic Party asked and called for unity.
I don't
It
think it's
didn't
funny.
happen. And then the president of the United States, after the death of his good friend, still
That he
said it's not his
genuinely
job
doesn't
and
care
that he's a
about.
very hateful person. He hates his enemy. I hate my enemies, is what he said at
Yeah, it's
Charlie
perverse.
Kirk's memorial service. So, and you still support
Mhm.
that, by the way, after you just went down this diatribe about how both sides are bad and they're dividing us on
They are.
purpose, and they have this
They
secret
are.
little plan because they all sit and eat together. Sir, both sides are
Yeah.
bad because we don't hold our political leaders or the people in politics accountable. And that includes you,
Absolutely.
with you
Absolutely.
saying you still support Donald Trump, the guy who says that I hate my
A-
enemies.
You're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to end the call because
You want
thank
to
you for proving
hold
your
on, hold on, hold on, hold
hypocrisy.
on, hold on. Wait.
Like, there is no holding on there. Thank you guys. I promise I will get to the chats. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm over here just trying to drink my water. Guys, drink water. Hydrate. It's important. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 18. I just turned 18 the other day.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Awesome. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm not gonna lie to you, ma'am. I do. I am full country. I mean, I have a farm. I have everything.
Oh.
Trump has done the best for us. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that's not true. He has to bail out the farmers again. The farmers were hurting because of his tariff, specifically on soybeans. And then his Secretary of Agriculture said that they were going to buy 12 million metric tons of soybeans by the end of the year, which didn't happen at the end of 2025. And China still hasn't purchased any soybeans currently, or not to the amount that they would promise that would meet their promise by the end of 2026. So no, I'm pretty sure the soybean farmers would disagree with you, and even the beef farmers, so the cattle farmers that specifically, going with beef, would also disagree with you. They also spoke out quite heavily when he was doing the whole trade and buying Argentinian beef to bring it into the country, which, by the way, had foot and mouth disease coming in. So, yeah, we had tainted beef coming into our market. Yeah, they also would disagree with you that they were doing well or doing better. Also, the last farmer bailout happened in his first term in office. Huh.
Well,
Where we also
I'm
lost 1,200 legacy farmers, legacy farms of soybeans within his first term. Yeah, they seem to have had short-term memories.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, I have Trump flags all over my home. If you want to get technical, yeah, he's done a lot of bad stuff. I'm not gonna say he didn't, but I don't know. Trump, in my opinion, has just been better for me. I mean, Joe Biden, when he came president, he
Ugh.
wasn't as good.
Yeah, I
I mean,
know.
don't
You
get me
have
wrong,
BDS, I understand.
but
Yeah,
Donald
BDS
Trump,
and TDS actually at that point. Oof, that's a hefty combo.
I just don't really understand. I mean, what people's got against him besides the stuff he did.
Violating articles and amendments of the United States Constitution, saying that he hates his political enemies, trying to ruining our relationships with our allies. Ooh, that's a big one. Talking about making Canada the 51st state when really it should be Puerto Rico or maybe even Washington, D.C. Well, before we try to purchase land, threatening our allies by saying we need to have Greenland when really he also said it would just fulfill a psychological need. Similarly enough, how this morning he also said that Sorry, TikTok, don't hate me. I'm just literally quoting Donald Trump here. When Donald Trump said that he needed to have won the 2020 election because that also fulfilled a psychological need for him. And it really hurt his ego when he lost. And he has a quote, I have a really big ego, which I mean, we already knew.
Okay, since you say all
Sorry,
this,
he's just a big petty man that just happens to be seated in the White House.
okay, I'll give you that. Name one guy that has done more successful stuff than Donald Trump.
By what metric are you measuring success?
I'm talking about the shit he's done.
Like
talking-
what specifically are you capable of that?
Name any other guy that's president that was on WWE.
On what metric? Because if you want me to be honest, according to 147 historians, there are 43 presidents better than him. So that would include Abraham Lincoln, George Washington,
Well,
Bush
Abraham
1,
Lincoln was
Bush
having
2,
sex with his
even
sons.
Nixon was higher than Trump, okay? Reagan was higher than Trump. The fact that Bush 2 was higher than Trump was already fucking mind-blowing. JFK, right? I'm sure you know the Kennedys, right? Teddy Roosevelt, Barack Obama, hell, I don't know where Biden ranks, but we're just gonna leave him out because again, this was out of 45. But yeah, basically, Woodrow Wilson was just the consistently worse one than Trump. So every president except for Trump himself and Woodrow Wilson have done more for the United States of America than Donald Trump. So I like Eisenhower.
Okay, well, and the fact that you said
Lyndon B.
Abraham
Johnson.
Lincoln, the fact that you said Abraham Lincoln was a better president than Trump, I would like to highly disagree on that. I mean, yeah, he freed the slaves. Yeah.
You're 18. Go back to class.
I would like to highly.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? I did not want to hear my voice coming back through there anyways. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Yeah, that is a rough 18. Hello? Hello? Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Fart for me, Big Mama.
I'm sure you can find that on Grindr or maybe Tinder, but this isn't a dating site. Don't know what you're saying, but this isn't a dating site. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm there, yes.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
23. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
So I am actually, yes.
You are. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
So for me personally, it's the no taxes on tips that I think is very great. For me, it helped a lot.
Listen, guys, I will say absolutely the no tax on tips policy that was passed by Congress is fantastic. It's short term. But I still don't think that no tax on tips outweighs the bad. So anything else?
Let me ask you, please, are you capitalistic interested or are you more of a socialist person?
I'm a secular humanist.
A secular humanist, okay. So
yeah, I believe unregulated capitalism is a detriment.
I see. All right. Well, I am that, and I fully support what
you're just an unregulated capitalist anyway. So to be clear, you just think that what your personal gain from no tax on tips outweighs violating the United States Constitution, Donald Trump destroying our relationships with our allies, destroying the free trade market by everything that he's doing with tariffs, threatening multiple new wars, threatening to invade other countries, lying about the deaths of United States citizens in our streets by DHS personnel.
You're awesome. Here's the thing. I'm actually part German, and there's a common stigma that the Europeans, they don't like Trump. We love Trump. We love Trump.
Are you part of the ADF? Are you a part of the ADF?
No, absolutely not. No.
You're not a part of the ADF, huh? I don't really care. Well, we're just going to bypass every single thing that you just said and go with, actually, I'm German. So, I've got my own opinion on this. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 38.
38.
Almost 39, yeah.
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes. Yes, I am.
All right. And real quick, 1 second. Somebody. Thank you, Juan, I think you sent me $2. That's cool. And let's see, somebody else had sent me yesterday and I forgot to say thank you. Thank you, Samantha, for the 5 you sent yesterday. Okay. Sorry, I just saw the notification and I had to go and look at that. So what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
he has done a lot to destroy the, I guess, remnants of the British Empire, the liberal rules-based order. He's getting us away from the globalist system, which is a lot more oligarchical, as you know, despite its branding.
Oh, you mean the oligarchs that are
American
literally
system.
currently in office right now because we
Yes.
literally have the richest cabinet in the United States history?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you want to complain about oligarchs?
For a system that's for everyone, it could be delivered by very, very rich people. I think there's a kind of a cap to like how powerful you can get just with money. But the structure, my answer is that we're returning back to the American system that existed before World War I and World War II, more mercantilism, where you got the tariffs, unilateral trade agreements and stuff, and not so much big, big trade deals and stuff that.
Okay. So let me
Lots
ask
of
you
different
this.
people tie us up. Do you know what I'm meaning? Because I actually didn't know until recently what the
Yeah, that
American system
sounds
was
accurate.
before.
So let's try this real quick. We have a 15% tariff on a country like Portugal. When anyone imports something from Portugal into the United States of America, who is paying that 15% tariff to the United States government?
Whoever ordered it or whoever's paying at the port.
And who would be paying at the port, sir?
Whoever ordered it, the person who purchased it from
So the
afar.
person within the United States of America?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. So United States citizens would still be paying for
Yes.
the market that you want.
You're paying
Got
more
it.
to get something from a different country. Yeah. And I think that because that system is focused on workers domestically.
How is it focused on workers domestically when we've had a rapid decline in our manufacturing industry since the onset of the tariffs?
Well, I don't know about the rapid decline in the industry and stuff, but it's going to force internal demand, across the board of the economy.
And how long does that take? How long do you think it takes for us to build up everything that we need in order
Well, how
to?
long is it going to take Europe to build tanks if they don't want to be tied to
the
the US?
whataboutism? Got it. I like how you're
Well, it's
not
not a
answering my
whataboutism.
question.
No, I am answering you.
No,
with
you're not. That's
questions,
literally a
but I don't mean
whataboutism.
to-
You literally said what about. That is a whataboutism.
slap
Do
a
you
label
understand?
onto
Here
the
we
word
go. So I'm
what
going to
about
point
and
this
then
out. Are you familiar with Fred?
Fred who?
It's not a person. It's a data site.
No, I'm not familiar
okay.
with Fred.
So it's the Federal Reserve Bank, right, where they keep track of all of our
the
information.
Fed. Yeah, I'm very
No,
familiar.
not Fed. It's Fred. It's where they keep track of the data for it. It's not.
Okay.
It's not just the Federal Reserve Bank. It's their data site. Okay.
Okay.
So this is specifically about employment in manufacturing. And as we can see here, it was at kind of a steady pace from December of 24. It dipped a little bit in January, went back up, steadied off for February, March, April, steadied off for there. And then right after April, everybody remembers what happened in April, Liberation Day, right? Everybody remembers Liberation Day. You can see that it just goes down.
Well, he did get trillions of dollars in investment. I don't know how long that has to take. I assume since there's not a war going on that it might not.
Oh, there's not a war going on? Wait, there's not a war anywhere in the world going on right now? There's no wars
Is
happening
that
anymore? Is that what it
whataboutism?
is?
What are you talking about?
That's not a
There's no major
whataboutism. You just said there's not a
we
war
have,
going on. A war where? I asked very specifically, are you saying that there's no war going on in the world?
oh,
Because there's
there's
quite, in
wars
fact, multiple
simmering
wars
around all over the
happening
place,
all over
including
the world
Ukraine.
right now. None of them that Donald Trump ended. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you see how you
I'm trying
can't
to
just
say
say a
there was no
blanket
direct
statement?
war
Oh, there's no direct
that would
war.
cause
Oh, got
the
it.
regular
Yeah.
market
hmm
pressure to change things that quickly.
Yeah. So
We have
can
a
you
consumer
explain this
economy that
drop
helps
off
us.
in manufacturing jobs?
I don't know what is causing it. I don't think you know what's
What
causing it.
happened in April, Liberation Day?
Yeah, a bunch of tariffs. Our whole global, that's what I'm talking about, returning back to the American system, which is anathema to the globalist system.
No,
They
most
don't
people
want
actually
nation
believe in
states.
free markets, but sure.
I don't believe in free. Well, I mean, I want free markets internally.
Uh-huh.
For Americans, I
Yeah.
want free markets,
So
but I don't want to
guess
be competing against slave
so
labor and across the world.
you're not. We have slave labor
Yeah,
here.
what
Don't
are you
even
talking about? There's no
play.
slave
Don't even
labor. There's no
play. Don't even play.
what?
We have slave labor here in the United States of America. It's
Yeah,
so
thanks to
it's so
immigration.
somebody.
Yeah, you don't control the borders, and no one
No.
knows where
What's the
everyone's at.
13th
Then
Amendment,
people are going
sir?
to work for.
What's the 13th
What was that?
Amendment, sir? What's the 13th Amendment, sir?
You tell me what the 13th Amendment is if you're going to
No,
make a
I
point
asked
with it.
you a question. What's the 13th Amendment? It
I
seems
don't
like you
know.
don't
I'm
know.
sitting here. Tell me what the 13th
Oh,
Amendment
you've
is.
never heard of the 13th Amendment before.
I know it's a number. Why don't you tell me which one it is?
Hmm. It's
I'm dumb
supposedly.
because I didn't know the number. I don't have my AI on my screen. Oh no.
Oh, neither do I. Is that
I
some
doubt
kind of
that,
like
but
flex?
you can continue. Please educate the crowd.
Sure.
I didn't know. I'm dumb. I didn't know what the
Yeah, that
13th
sounds
Amendment is.
accurate.
I'm dumb. My views
I can't
should
show
be
everybody, but
marginal.
I will just show at least the TikTok crowd because y'all are so funny when you say stuff like that. This is, guys, these are my screens right here. This is what my screen looks like. And then this one, you can't
I
see.
can't see it. I'm on the
Yeah,
phone.
I know. I literally said y'all won't be able to see it.
Okay, well, do you
Yeah,
want to just
I
make your
have
point?
so much like AI sources in front of me, guys. Like I'm pulling all of this
Surely
out of
you
my
could
ass.
pull up what the 13th
Anyways,
Amendment is.
yeah, I don't need to. I know what it is. So supposedly, this is how everybody colloquially knows what the 13th Amendment is. It's the one that ended slavery, but actually, it just made slavery legal if you've committed a crime. We have legit slave labor from our prisoners, especially in for-profit prisons. So, sir, we
Yeah.
have slave labor
Okay.
here, and they actually produce things that are sold on the market. So,
Okay.
yeah, so if you want to
Do
cry
you
about
want
slave labor,
do you
then
want
go
a
talk to your
teenager
senators.
in the United States who could be doing a factory job to be competing with slave labor across the country or across the world?
I don't think that anybody that is actively still
You
in
don't want to
school,
talk about
I'm
that
literally
problem
answering your
because it's not
question.
convenient.
I'm literally
It's not
answering your question. I don't think
Go.
that anybody that is still actively in high school should have to work a goddamn job.
Well, I'm saying you want to get experience. You don't want all
No,
the
I'm sorry.
jobs taken up
That's
by
the
desperate
end. That's my
foreigners
period end
domestically.
dot, sir. They don't have to compete because they shouldn't have to work. Are you saying that like places like
Everyone has to
Florida?
work.
No,
Everyone has to
my
work.
God, they shouldn't have to work while they're getting a fucking education. I'm sorry. You said
Some
I
people
just
would
want to be
do
sure. I just
better
want to be
not
sure. I just want to
going
be sure.
through the
You said that
full
you're 38,
cavalcade.
turning 39, right?
Yeah.
God damn, you're fucking an entitled asshole, aren't you? You're like, God.
Well, I worked when
How?
I was in high school.
I'm sure
So
you
what's
did,
the
and I don't
problem?
think that you should have. Goodness me.
It was
Here's my
totally
thing,
okay.
right?
It
I'm
was
gonna go
totally
ahead.
fine.
Like I can't with this real quick. So here's my thing when it comes to high schoolers, right? You're already going to school for 7 hours a day, including your lunch, right? You have to get to class, you have to go home, and you have homework to do at the end of the day, right? I think that you should not have to work in order to gain experience while you're in high school. right? I don't think that should be a thing. You should be able to focus on getting an education, making a real decision on whether or not you want to go to college or you want to go to something in the vocational fields. I think that internships would be fine if they substitute a class that you should be taking at a school. That would be fine. After school activities, of course. I think kids should be able to focus on being kids. I didn't know that that was just some radical ideology that I want kids to not have to fucking work in a goddamn warehouse like Ron DeSantis of Florida wants to propose that 14-year-olds do in states like Florida or other red states that also want to make it so 14-year-olds can work in fucking warehouses overnight, my guy.
What's the problem with having it as an option? Like, I don't.
Kids should
at no
have
point
the
did I say
opportunity
it was
to be
mandated
kids.
Slave labor for high schoolers. You blew up. You have a vision of how things should go, but not everyone's gonna.
No, it's because
go
you're
down
trying
those
to
paths
like
the
make
same
me
way.
expand upon my belief. And my belief, I just explained it to you, that apparently just because you disagree with, you want to argue it so much to be like, oh, you're
You said
against
forced.
mandated
I
slave
didn't want
labor
a
for
teen-
high
I don't
school
want a
students. I
teenager
didn't say
forced
it was
into a labor
mandated.
camp.
I didn't say it was mandated. I gave my personal
did.
opinion. I didn't say it was mandated. I said that places like Florida and Ron DeSantis want to lessen the rules and make it so that 14-year-olds can work in fucking warehouses. I didn't say that it was mandated. Open your listening ears. Are you sure
can
you're
look over
almost
it.
40 years old?
Yeah, pretty damn sure.
You're
but
pretty
you can
damn sure.
listen
Because
to
I'm
what you
questioning
said.
this. Your listening skills are that of a 15-year-old. Actually, no,
Okay,
that's an
well,
insult to
I said
15-year-old.
I think it was.
My 15-year-old listens better than fucking you. Literally, like, fuck off, my guy. To be clear, it is my stepdaughter, but thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
How
Hello?
old are you?
I am 56.
56. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
I agree with you. Donald Trump does definitely piss people off. It would be nice if he could keep his mouth shut for one. And you're right. He does kind of cross the lines when it comes to constitutional issues and people's rights. But on the other hand, he has gained the respect of the world. People are once again giving respect to the United States, not walking all over us. And something nobody ever talks about, how about the fact that he brokered a deal between Hamas and Israel, something that was supposed to be impossible? Two nations that want to kill each other.
Okay, so I asked you for your opinion and you just went down something else entirely, but I'll go ahead and play with you on a couple
How
of
is that
things.
not my opinion?
Oh my God.
What part of that was not my opinion?
You fail at listening. Holy shit. Thank you, Chris, so much for the 75 over on Venmo. Sorry, I don't normally get direct donations for that high, so sorry about that. Thank you so much, Chris, for the 75. I appreciate that. So no, sir. You made a statement, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead.
Oh my. Listen. I'm willing to stand corrected if you tell me where I didn't listen, please.
Cool. I already said that I was going to answer what you stated.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Sweet. All right. So, when it comes to the world stage, the United States of America is not respected, nor is Donald Trump. That's why literally we saw the Prime Minister of Albania laughing about Donald Trump. They're still laughing behind his backs. Yeah, I wish that they didn't cozy up to him because I think that's fucking dumb with their silly little text messages and him leaking them. He definitely lost respect for that. He's definitely lost respect to our closest ally, and I do mean that geographically, being Canada, right? our closest ally, no respect, every bit of love lost there with Canada. They've literally said that the relationship with the United States of America will quite honestly never be the same. We have lost respect of the United Kingdom in the majority of our NATO allies. And as far as it comes to Israel and Hamas, to be very clear, both sides have turned on and off that ceasefire like it's a goddamn light switch, including on Monday when the IDF killed 21 civilians in Gaza, including 2 infants and 5 children.
Can I respond now?
Sure, I'm just letting you know the ceasefire is barely a thing. They keep turning it on and off like it's a goddamn light switch. It's like whoop, whoop, whoop. So it's not peace. It's not peace.
You're dealing with two people who, for close to 5,000 years now, have been trying to annihilate each other. Who believe it's their mission to totally annihilate the other race. So yeah, the fact that they even talk to each other is amazing. As for respect of Albania's prime minister, we're talking about a country in Europe that
you've never heard of before tonight. I know.
I know. No, I know where it's at. It's actually north of Greece and a little to the west, I believe. I know exactly where Albania is. And it's not really, I mean, when Putin and China's leader and people like that show respect.
Sorry, Xi Jinping has not shown respect to Trump. They have not. Putin has not shown respect to Donald Trump. After Donald Trump was reelected as president of the United States of America, Putin in Russian media blasted Melania's nudes all over Russia's news channels. That's not respectful in any way, shape, or form, sir. They do not respect, and they actually routinely play that over and over again, like periodically reminding people this is the First Lady of the United States of America, and we're crapping on Russia. We're crapping on the US here in Russia. They literally routinely play that back, being like, hey guys, in case you forgot, you thought the United States was cool, it deserved our respect. Here's Melania Trump and her nudes. They routinely do that, and Putin constantly laughs at Donald Trump. Donald Trump bends over backwards for Putin. That's why he had our United States soldiers get down on their hands and knees and physically roll out a red carpet for Putin, but for no other world leader.
And yet at the same time, he had F-22s with fully armed weapon systems on the tarmac.
Yeah, he put on a show for him. Yeah, that doesn't do anything, sir. Yeah.
He showed him the
He bent over backwards and said, fuck me, daddy. Thank you for proving my point. Like, it didn't scare him, if that's what you're thinking. We still don't have a nuclear deal with them. The nuclear deal that we had just expired, and that hasn't been replaced yet, but they've been working on it for the last year. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, what's up?
The sky, I would hope.
Yeah, I actually hate Trump. I just wanted to call in and say shout out DGG.
Okay. You're awesome. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well. How old are you?
I am 29.
29. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Sort of. I'm iffy on Trump right now.
Okay, well, I do appreciate you, but I am just looking for somebody that is really for sure.
Can I ask you just okay, I got you. Can I ask you a real quick question?
What is it?
Because I've been watching your feed and it's interesting. So who do you support? Like who would be somebody that you would get behind?
Sorry, I support policies, not person. I would need to see policies, and nobody's up for president until 2027 at the earliest that we're going to potentially see candidates. So
okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
All right. No worries.
Thanks. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're a whole child. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Is that what that was? Sorry, Led. I didn't know that that's who that was. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
How old are you?
Hey, this is Dylan. I'm 24.
Congratulations, Dylan. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, yeah.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you about Greenland because you seem to think that Trump's messing everything up with all our allies. How's he doing that?
Oh, you mean how after he basically said that he needed Greenland, the United States should have Greenland at the stage of Davos, right, in Switzerland. After that happened, where the Danish prime minister, whose retirement plans were actually purchased under our bonds, United States bonds, they actually pulled some of those they sold off some of our bonds. Are you aware that when Donald Trump did his whole mass tariff thing back in April, this isn't something that's very well talked about. Japan, who is our number one bond purchaser, actually also sold off some of our United States bonds. Like, countries are literally wanting their money back from the United States of America.
Yeah, because the Biden administration sent hundreds of billions of
Oh,
dollars.
so sorry. When did the Biden administration send hundreds of billions of dollars in April of 2025? When did the Biden administration send hundreds of billions of dollars in April of 2025?
Okay, you gonna let me talk?
If you can answer how let's shushies. How the Biden administration sent hundreds of thousands of dollars in April 2025.
You know how long Japan and Taiwan has been waiting on military equipment from us because Biden sent hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine and to
Shushies. You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question.
Trump how did
Joe Biden send hundreds of thousands of dollars to foreign countries? Hundreds of billions of dollars to foreign countries in April 2025. Move to strike, non-responsive, witnesses non-responsive, Yeah. Okay, bye. You hung up. This guy really thought he did something by saying, but Biden, after I mentioned a specific date and time. That's funny. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay, bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Marina.
You do realize people can pull up your IP using just your phone number, right?
Okay, where am I at?
You're going to attract dangerous people, just to let you know.
Uh-huh, where am I at? Oh, is that the best you got? Guys, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oh, no, guys. Oh, no. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I'm so scared. Yes.
You're a child. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
33.
33. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Oh, yes.
They never know that cadaver. All right. And what specifically has Donald Trump done in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
When he overturned Roe v. Wade.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did that occur in 2025 after January 20th
Pardon,
of
that was
2025?
later.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot
So
of
let's
his
try
social
to
policy.
let me reiterate my question because you seem to have lost the understanding of it. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office?
I like that he visited victims of family members that were had their family members lost, of people of violence against with illegals. That was one of the big things. I liked some of his
Yeah, he
military
likes to put on a
policies that he
show.
passed.
Yeah, like what
I
specifically?
I loved some of his military policies in terms of what he did. There were some changes done to VAs all across the country,
Oh, you mean like the
particularly for military spouses.
VA and active duty military no longer have IVF benefits covered? Yeah, that was fantastic, actually. I guess our active duty military no
Well,
longer
can I
need
answer that?
assistance in actually making a family, which I thought was what the Republican Party actually wanted. No, sorry, I don't talk to. I have your voice, sorry, is actually really annoying. And in this case, I will actually engage in outward misogyny against you because you
Oh,
already
okay.
pissed me off with your ignorant statement to start with. And I just don't want to talk to a dumb bitch like you. Sorry, I'm done. Like, I not in the mood for that one today. Can't even understand the first question. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah.
You're a kid. I'm sure you did, Jim. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How old are you?
22.
22. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
You spit or swallow?
I mean, I do swallow my water. It's quite tasty, actually. It'd be kind of a waste to spit it out. Like, that's a waste to spit out water.
I was talking about jizz.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what jizz is?
Who are you talking about? Gosh, what's the name of that? Oh God, what's the name of that little like band that was? It's run by comedians. Gosh, what is the name when they're like jizz in my pants? That's you, right? Because you just walk up to a girl and all you did is say hi, and she said hi back, and you're just like, ugh. Guys, remind me what Lonely Island. Thank you, hamster. Lonely Island, yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome.
Hold
Can
on,
you
let me
turn on the
let me
stream in
turn
the
it down real
background?
quick.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, are we on here?
Yeah. How old are you?
So I'm 51. Thought I'd give you a break from these dumbass fucking rubes for a minute. This is really getting ridiculous listening to them.
Okay.
Anyways,
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
honestly, I don't support none of them.
All right. Well, thanks, man. Listen, Blacktivist, that's the first and like only song that I knew for years by them, and it's still like the one that makes me laugh the most. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi. How old are you? Yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I do still support Trump.
What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I would just like to start the conversation off by actually
I would like you to
asking,
answer
why
my
don't
question. Are you
you?
capable of doing that?
Well, I'd just like to set.
I guess not. Guys, if you are watching over on TikTok, two things. Likes should have already been above 100,000. So now we're going to set a goal for 125. You are late on the likes. And also, this goal has been up for a hot minute. Ooh, thank you, Eric, for the mystery box. That looks cool. So let's clear out the live gift goal and let's go ahead and get some likes up on the board. If you are watching over on the tubes of you, can we get 4 new members for the day? Don't forget to hit that follow button or that subscribe button, depending on which platform you are on. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
Yeah, 45. Listen, you fucking cunt. You let people talk. Otherwise, I want to see them crucify you, you fucking bitch. You don't deserve anything you have. You deserve to be raped from everything you have, you fucking bitch.
Ooh. I'm scared. Would you like
I
me to
hope
tell
one of
you
these
how
people do
scared I
find your
am?
IP. I hope they do find.
That's how scared I was. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? You could hear him through his tooth. Thank you for calling. Are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here. So yes, I am. So I do not. Huh? Yes, I am here.
I haven't said anything else.
No, okay. So I do not.
I don't know what that was. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
23.
23. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Marina, that's funny. All right. And what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
I'm mostly happy about the border. What's going on with the border? Kind of closing it, taking care of all the illegals that are in the country.
Oh, okay. So where would you like to start?
Hey, sorry, you're breaking up? I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Where would you like to start?
Oh, where would I like to start? I'm not sure. I think you could start somewhere. I just saw your stream. I was just curious on what you did.
Okay. So you're not saying that the border is closed. You're just saying it's kind of closed, right?
I'm not exactly sure. There's no way to be perfect on that, I guess. But from what the government's saying, there's not really a whole lot of people coming across it.
Ah, they're not
illegally.
coming
So,
across. Where can I find the statistics of illegal border crossings? On DHS, ICE, or CBP.gov?
you're asking me where you can find them?
Yeah. That's not a news, media, or press release. I like statistical data.
Oh, well, it was a press release. I actually saw them talking about it on the White House. The
It
White
was
House
just a
press
press
secretary mentioned it.
release. Got it. Yeah. I would like it as statistical data. So do you know where I can find that on IC.gov, DHS.gov, or CBP.gov that is not a press release?
I mean, sure, we could look into that. I could get on my computer and we could look up some.
And you're going to find one that's specifically for crossings, right?
I could do my best. I don't know how all that statistical stuff is laid out. I don't know why you're kind of making it sound like if I can't find exactly something specific that you're looking for, that my opinion or that
Well, I mean,
what I'm saying doesn't really matter at all.
That's not even close to what I'm saying. Like, I'm just curious, like, how do we keep track of people that have crossed through the border through non-ports of entry, quote, illegally, if we don't know that they came into the country in the first place? How do we keep track of that?
So there's a way there. I know that what ICE has used is they kind of use based on their encounters. So
No,
like,
they used an
if
estimation based off of the
I was
encounters, but
getting
it's
there, but
just
you
an
interrupted me.
estimation.
That's where I was getting at. There's an estimation because there's no perfect way. Like you have that. There's no perfect way to prove exactly the number of people that are coming over illegally. However, if you look at
Right,
the
so
ICE
then it's an
encounters for
unquantifiable
people,
number. ICE don't do encounters, sir. They do
yes, they
detentions.
do. They absolutely do. That's false.
They do apprehensions and detentions.
Yes, and they take statistics based on the encounters of illegal immigrants that they've had all
ICE
through the
doesn't do
country and
encounters.
within.
That's CBP.
ICE absolutely does do encounters. I was
ICE
just
doesn't
in
do
Texas before.
encounters. That's
I was absolutely just
CBP.
in Texas.
I don't care
I
about
was
your
just.
personal experience. I tell everybody this.
Oh, so you don't
ICE
care
doesn't
about?
do
Okay,
encounters. They do detentions and arrests. They don't do encounters. Encounters are at the southwest border, or, hey, better yet, the thing that everybody else forgets, it would be the northern border, and those are handled by Customs and Border Protection.
okay. I don't think we. I don't know what you mean by we, because I'm not really part of a. I'm not even a Republican, but
I'm
I'm
sure
guessing
you're
that's what you're
not.
getting at. But no, I'm not. I'm actually a pretty independent.
Sure you
Well, I
are.
try to be. Okay, that's okay. Because I don't know why that we have to keep forcing people to other sides. That's a major problem
Oh, I didn't know
that
I
we have.
was.
Well, you just did. I mean,
How
you're kind of
so?
trying to. Your tone is you're trying to mock me.
I'm
Like, oh,
sorry.
I'm
When I said
sure.
we, and I was
That's
talking
mockery.
about the thing that we all forget exists being the northern border, does saying we exclude me?
Well, except it should exclude me though, because I don't forget about the
Are
northern
you
border.
not
We can
in the
talk about the
United
northern
States of
border.
America? I was just
Yeah,
talking
I
we
am.
colloquially, as in the United States of America. So then you fall under we, as it was
And
used
that's okay.
colloquially.
I think the issue is that your tone. I kind of have a problem with the way that you talk to people.
Oh,
Your
well, then I
tone
guess you shouldn't have called in,
is
should you? I don't
well, that's
change
okay.
my
I'm
tone
okay
for
having a
anybody.
conversation. I'm okay with having a conversation with
Yeah.
people, even if they're disrespectful. That's okay.
Oh, yeah?
That's the
I've been
that's the whole reason of the
disrespectful.
First
Would you
Amendment.
like me to be more disrespectful? Because I promise you, this isn't anywhere near disrespect. This is just you projecting your feelings on how your perception of how I'm making you feel. Because you
No,
apparently
I'm
don't like
doing
it when a
okay.
woman talks with an
I've
assertive tone. I guess I
no,
really
I've
should go back to being monotone. Granted, I got condescension a lot from that one, but the moment I add in voice inflection back into my conversations, oh gosh, now I'm just being rude.
well, yeah. I mean, we can come back to using our First Amendment and having a genuine conversation without having a crappy tone and saying things that are
That's your opinion. This is the
obvious.
same tone that I've had like all stream, except for like certain people
And
that
that's
I was
okay.
just like,
That
ha, I'm gonna go off on all of y'all because you a
just
dum
because I'm
dum.
not the only person that you're being rude to doesn't mean you're not being rude.
Oh,
Like that's
got it.
okay.
Yeah. Guys, this is just the tone that I talk to everybody like, but hey, I guess I'm just rude to everybody. Okay, cool. Got it.
I mean that
Check.
makes sense.
Would you like
Are
some
we gonna
cheese
are we
with your
gonna
wine?
are we gonna go back to our conversation, or are you just gonna continue to project this?
I don't know.
Like,
Would you like some
I don't know.
cheese with
We're
your
having a
wine?
conversation, but we can't do that now. I don't know. Like,
I don't know.
can we
Would
go
you
back to our
like some
conversation?
cheese with your wine?
I'm doing okay. Like,
Oh,
you're not gonna
okay.
rage bait me. It's okay.
Guys, can we
Would you
serve them
like to
up?
go
Would you
back to the
prefer some
conversation?
Gouda? Is that the cheese that you would you like? Would you like some
I actually like
mozzarella? Would you
Munster.
like
Have you ever had Munster
Swiss?
cheese?
No, actually,
Munster,
no, I
it's
have.
actually
I
pretty good.
have. I have
Oh,
had that.
it's
It's
really
been a
good.
while.
Oh, like a turkey and ham sandwich with Munster and a little bit of mustard and mayonnaise. It's actually really good. You should try it. Munster is actually really good. That was surprising. I just had it for the first time a while ago.
Okay, well, guys, that's what we're serving him then.
Yeah. So anyway, could we go back to the conversation, or do you want to keep doing this?
I don't know. Are you done with your personal feelings?
I don't understand what you're saying by that. Just because I mentioned that you're being rude doesn't mean like my feelings are hurt. I'm okay.
Why
Like,
else would you point it out?
I pointed it
It
out
seemed
because I was telling
unnecessary
you
to
that
the conversation.
I was pointing it out
The conversation that
because
you have now diverted us off of because You
Oh,
got
I didn't
so
divert us off
hung
of. You
up
rambled.
on
You
us
interrupted me
being,
over and
on
over again and
me
rambled.
being rude, that you have diverted the entire conversation now for what, the last, I don't know,
Okay,
4
wait a minute. I
minutes?
keep trying to go back to
Because
the
you're so,
conversation. You're the one that keeps interrupting me and then going and then just saying this stuff over and over again. The
oh,
reason that
right.
I mentioned that you were being
Yeah.
rude was because I couldn't talk. You're just doing this. Every time I try to come back to the conversation and I try to talk about my personal experience, which is legit, by the way. It's not just, oh, I don't care about personal experience.
Sorry, I don't let anyone
Like,
go into their anecdotal stories. That includes you. You are not an
you mean
exception
the
to the
story that you
rule.
just did for like, what, 5 minutes now? You've just been rambling
I'm so
about my
sorry,
feelings
sir,
are hurt.
that you brought
Like,
up your feelings to complain about your
no, it wasn't. No. I
perception
didn't bring up my
of
feelings
me
because you
being
didn't hurt my feelings.
rude, which I'm so sorry. Then why on earth did
Pointing
you
out the
bring up,
fact that you're
why
being,
did you
actually, I
bring up
didn't say
that I
rude,
was
by the way. I
being
said
rude?
disrespectful.
Oh, I got
Just because
it.
I
Yeah,
say
no,
that you're
you
being
actually said
disrespectful.
rude. You actually said rude. I find this quite hilarious. Like, it's okay. I guess you need to go off on your mantram. So go ahead. Like, this is your diversion of the conversation because you wanted to engage in tone policing and you thought that was appropriate
Tone
to the
policing.
conversation at hand when we were
Wow.
actually just
That's
talking
a
very
lot.
specifically about the Southwest border encounters. You
Well,
got
wait a
really
minute.
hung up on me saying
You
we,
moved
as
the
in the United
conversation.
States of America, forgets to even talk about the northern border or how many encounters are occurring over
And then I
there,
tried to
how
talk
many
about that, but you
crossings.
kept
No, you
rambling about
didn't.
my feelings.
No, that's because
Do we
you
want to
brought
talk?
it
Do we want
up.
to talk about the northern
That's
border? Let's talk about the
because
northern border.
you brought up the diversion of the conversation. You diverted the conversation.
No, I mentioned in my
Yeah.
response that you were being disrespectful in your tone.
No, you said don't include me as in we. I'm not a Republican. I'm like, okay, sure. Like that's a
Well,
it's
yeah,
a motion of
because you
agreement.
kept
And then you
because you're
said I'm
being
more of an independent.
disrespectful
I
and
said,
trying to put
okay,
people in a box.
sure. I wasn't putting you in a box. I was literally agreeing with you when
Okay,
you
can
said
I
I'm
speak?
not a Republican. Okay, sure.
Yes,
I'm not.
then
I'm more of an
can I
independent.
explain?
Okay,
Can I explain
sure.
to you?
I didn't realize
And
that.
can I
Okay,
explain to
sure
you
was
without being
now
interrupted?
saying that like I'm in disagreement with you. So now, okay, sure is no longer in disagreement. So can somebody tell me what I'm supposed to say in replacement of okay, sure, to show that I am in agreement with them and I'm not questioning what they believe in? Can somebody provide me with
Okay,
correct phrasing
can
to
I
replace okay,
explain without being
sure?
interrupted?
Okay, purple. That's a good one. I like that one, Mike. Okay, purple. Okay, purple is now going to be my response when I am in agreement with somebody when they are saying that they are not a Republican, they used to be a Democrat. Or I know you didn't say that. I'm not
Oh, I've
saying
never
you
been a
did.
Democrat,
I
but
literally just
yeah.
said I'm
I
not
didn't say you
saying
said I did. I just
okay.
confirmed.
Then that was
You're rambling and making things up again.
then that was an unnecessary interjection into the middle of my sentence with the beginning of
Unnecessary.
yours.
You interrupted me to go on this fucking 8-minute rambit now. You
Sir,
interrupted
this
me.
is your diversion that
It's
you
not.
are still
You
diverting the
interrupted
whole
me in the middle of
conversation
my
for.
sentence.
Okay, purple.
Okay, you're
Okay,
saying
purple.
this. Okay, you're saying this. So
Okay, purple.
now I'm taking the lead now to then move the conversation.
Nah, I'm okay. You spent 8 minutes whining. I was Marina, I was waiting for him. Honest to goodness, Marina, I was waiting for him. It's insanity. Well, Seth, they're behind on their taps, so now it needs to be 150,000 likes. Okay, Seth, over on TikTok. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
24.
24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No.
All right. Well, thanks, man. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Hi. How old are you?
I actually don't. I have free will, and I don't need to tell you that. So
okay, bye. I actually don't. I have free will, and I don't need to tell you that. Okay, bye. I don't need to talk to you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You're awesome.
I'm not listening to my playback. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, Ariel. How's the panhandle of
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh, yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 20.
20. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I support his big black huge dingle dong
Oh, that's
nigger
interesting
nut
because he's
policy.
white.
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I put in your mom's butt.
Not without my consent.
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Guess you got shy. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. How old are you?
23.
23. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Still the border. I'm the guy that you hung up on
Okay.
earlier.
Well, I'll do it again.
You're awesome.
What? You think I won't? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, hi, Ari.
Yeah. Hi. How old are you?
58.
58. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No.
All right. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you up in Canada. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am. Hey, my name is Tony, and I'm 54. So,
Are you still
so
supporting Donald Trump?
I'm just hanging out here in my garage smoking, watching YouTube on my iPad, and you came up, and I thought I would call and say, hey, what's up?
Okay. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Hey, I never did support him.
Well,
Voted for
WU.
him.
Thank you. What? Like, okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 35.
35. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
I support Donald Trump because I think women are terrible except for when they need to be protected from men and women's sports. I like those women, but not other women.
Okay. So I hope you realize it's just the idea that you are saying that you are protecting women from men in women's sports. You're leaving out other women. Perhaps the women that are going into men's sports? You know those?
Yes.
So you don't believe
and
that you need to protect them, right?
Here's the thing.
No.
According
This is
to
a
the
simple
Pew-
yes or no answer. Do you not believe that women should be protected from men and specifically like with women going into men's sports?
According to the Pew Institute research of Moscow, about 1,200,000 women die from men and women's sports annually, aka transgender men.
So I'm asking you about women going into men's sports. Why didn't you answer that question?
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Got
good
it.
at
That
that.
makes sense. So have a good one then if you don't want to listen. Also, citing a Russian study when Russia is extremely anti anything that's not cisgendered, an authoritarian government, that's a great look on you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? What country are you calling from?
I'm calling from Russia.
Oh, okay. Have a good one.
Thank you. Because I've just tried to, to talk to with politics, that guy, and he just threw me off, said Americans only. So if you're open for international voices,
I'm okay.
I'm
Well, actually,
glad.
hold on. Let me
Yeah.
ask you one question. Do you
Yeah, of course.
support Russia's efforts in Ukraine and taking over the Donbas region?
No.
WU, I appreciate that. I still don't want your opinion on American politics, but I wanted to make sure that you had some sense of morality, maybe? Ethics? Ethics. I like ethics better. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
How old are you?
37.
37. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Date of birth, go.
I was born 1732 in November 24th. Nigger.
That was going to happen. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Do you like it in the butt?
That's a personal question, and I refuse to answer. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 56.
56.
I am calling from Idaho. I used to be a Democrat when I was a kid. I'm from California, originally born and raised there. I have family members that were military, and they were Democrats. I ended up moving to Idaho 29 years ago, and I took a different stance maybe 12 years ago. I raised my family here in Idaho. I seen the streets were cleaner here from California compared to Idaho. Everybody was nicer here. The housing was cheaper, the food was cheaper, the gas was cheaper. I just loved Idaho, and I seen what red state was compared to a blue state, and I just fell in love with the red state. And I do support Donald Trump, and I do support his policies, and I think he's making America great again. Did you hang up?
No, I was still here.
Okay. But
Answers to things I didn't ask for 500 on Jeopardy tonight. Okay, so what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first year back in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I love that he closed the borders, and I'm Hispanic, by the way. I am a Mexican, and I support the borders. I support that if you come here as a citizen, that you support our Constitution, our ways. I don't like the way Somalia is coming here and other things, not supporting Christian communities, you know, and supporting our ways of our Constitution.
I bet you're Christian too.
I am a Catholic, actually.
Oh,
but
even
I was
better.
raised
You're
a
a
Catholic.
I
was raised
that's
a Catholic,
even
honey, but
better.
I'm 56 now.
Oh,
so now
goodness,
I'm a
she's
Christian.
a Catholic. That's even better. What
Well,
did the Pope say? What did the Pope
born
say?
and raised a Catholic,
You know who
but
the
I
Pope
am an
is?
adult now.
You know who the Pope
and I can
is?
make my own
You know who the Pope
decisions.
is?
And so now I believe in Christianity,
Uh-huh.
and
And
I
do you
still
know who the
believe in
Pope
my
is?
Lord, and I still believe in Jesus Christ.
And do you know who the Pope is?
I don't know who the Pope is, but I know who the Pope is. You know, the
Yeah.
Pope is a California person. You know, I mean the Catholic, you know, person. But that is neither here or there. I mean, what are you trying to get into? Religion and all this? I mean, we're talking about politics and this and that. What's good? What's bad for our country? Food, gas prices, and all that. Let me tell you, in Idaho right now, our gas is only $2.74.
The Pope is from Chicago, by the way.
But how much is your gas over there?
Did I say I'm from Chicago, or did I just say the Pope is from
Idaho.
Chicago?
My gas is $2.74. I'm from Idaho. My gas is $2.74. Where are you from, honey?
When people are living good lives, and many of them in the United States, for 10, 15, 20 years, to treat them in a way that is extremely disrespectful,
I've
to
been
say
on
the
welfare.
least, is not acceptable, the Pope said November 18, 2025. We are disturbed when we
Well,
are
we did
seeing
it.
among our people a climate of fear and anxiety around questions of profiling and immigration enforcement. We
Well,
are saddened
I've
by
been
the
on
state of
welfare.
contemporary
I've
debate
had
and the
my government
vilification
help
of
me in
immigrants.
times.
We are
I've been
concerned
on
about the
Section 8,
conditions
but when I
in detention
work and
centers
work and
and
work,
the
that
lack
makes
of
a difference in
access
life. I bought
to
2
pastoral
houses now. I
care.
got off the
We
government
lament that some
assistance.
immigrants in the
I mean, I
United
don't know what
States
you're
have arbitrarily
over-talking me
lost
for.
their
I'm
legal
a person inside
status.
your studio right now.
Oh, goodness.
been on
We
welfare.
oppose the
I've been on
indiscriminate
Section
mass
8. I'm
deportation of
Hispanic.
people
I've been a
and
Democrat
for
before.
they
And guess
pray
what?
for an
I
end
have
to
owned 2
dehumanizing
homes
rhetoric
now.
and violence, whether directed at immigrants or at law enforcement. Pope Leo also told reporters that the message is very important statement and they would invite all, especially Catholics, but the people of goodwill to listen carefully to what they say. No one has said that the United States should have open open borders. I think every country has a right to determine who and how and when people enter. However, in enforcing immigration policy, we have to look for ways of treating people humanely and treating people with the dignity that they have. If people are in the United States illegally, there are ways to treat that. There are courts. There is a system of justice. A lot of problems, the system has a lot of problems that should be addressed. So this is specifically the words of Pope Leo in regards to the treatment of immigrants, the migrants in the United States of America by Donald J. Trump. And now I would like to ask you, your lying Christian ass, a couple of questions. Actually, I'm not even going to ask you. I'm actually just going to proselytize to you here. I guarantee that there are many things that you're not even aware of what the Bible says when it comes to sojourners, aka immigrants. Genesis 23:4. I am a stranger and an alien residing among you. Give me property among you for a burying place, so that I may bury my dead out of sight. Exodus 23:9, you shall not oppress a sojourner, aka an immigrant. You know the hearts of a sojourner, for you were sojourners in the land of Egypt. How quickly you forget your Bible. You shall also love the stranger, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. Deuteronomy 10:19. How quickly you forget your Bible. Leviticus 19, verses 33 through 34. When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do to him wrong. You shall treat the stranger who sojourns with you, and immigrants, as the native among you, and you shall love him as yourself, for you are strangers in the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Deuteronomy 27, verse 19. Cursed is anyone who withholds justice from the foreigner, the fatherless, or the widow. Then all of the people shall say, Amen. 1 Chronicles 16, verses 19 through 22. When they are few in number, of little account, and strangers in the land, wandering from nation to nation, a migrant, from one kingdom to another people, he allowed no one to oppress them. He rebuked kings on their account, saying, do not touch my anointed ones. How quickly you forget your Bible. Psalm 146:9. The Lord watches over the strangers. He upholds the orphan and the widow, but the way of the wicked he brings to ruin. That would be you, the wicked. How quickly you forget your Bible. Jeremiah 7, verses 5 through 7. For if you truly amend your ways and your doings, and if you act justly one with another, if you do not oppress the alien, the orphan, and the widow, or shed innocent blood in this place, and if you do not go after other gods to your own hurt, then I will dwell with you in this place, in the land that I gave of old to your ancestors forever and ever. Oh, she said she could keep going. She just hung up. I guess she did not like being proselytized and being reminded at how quickly she forgets her Bible. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're a child. Please go play a game. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, hi.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 42.
42. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes or no?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You sounded far away from your phone.
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay, can you get closer to your phone?
Sure. I'm as close as I can possibly be.
It's coming in and out.
All right, sorry. I'll try another time.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, hi, I'm here. I'm so sorry.
How old are you?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm here. You know what? I know you that I don't agree with what Donald Trump has been doing. He has destroyed the airline industry. He has destroyed the way I'm autistic and I can't even get work because what?
I didn't say anything. But I'm sorry that you're not able to find work, and I hope that you're able to, my guy. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Have you ever been doxxed before?
Oh, please tell me. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So bad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? You're a kid. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 52.
Oh, okay. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am. But
What
I want to know
specific?
why he got involved in the Savannah Guthrie controversy.
I mean, I don't know. Good for him. He's shedding some light on it. I guess we can say that's fine. Anyway, I would like for you to explain to me what specifically in Donald Trump's 12 months in office has he done to earn your continued support.
I don't know where to begin. I'll call back. Thank you.
Okay, well, have a good one. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how old are you?
You ever been doxxed before?
Tell me more. Oh, okay. Is that all you got? Y'all need to come up with some new shit. Like, even the last guy didn't even have it right. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
You like to dig in the butt?
Dude, they make Grinder for that. If that's what you like, get on Grinder. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh, hello, you.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Actually, no, I very recently
Thank
stopped.
you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Dr. Howard, I think we're ready.
No idea what's happening there. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I put it in your mailbox.
I mean, good luck finding her. That'd be a little bit weird. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? All right. Well, as long as a Canadian doesn't call me again. Sorry, guys. I'm not looking to talk to Canadians. You know what I mean? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How there?
Kids, stop calling. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello? My ears. I'm so sorry to anybody that's using headphones. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hilarious. No comments, nothing, huh? You can't even stay on the phone.
Miss Ma'am, you hung up on me. I can go back to
Okay, well, you
proselytizing
still want
you.
to quote,
So,
quote.
yeah, I'm
You
going to
hang up
go
on
back to
anybody who supports
proselytizing
Donald Trump.
you
Do
and
you support
reminding you
Donald
how
Trump?
much
Okay,
you
okay.
don't, how much you're not good at your Bible.
You
So
do
where did
that,
I leave
huh?
off?
You do that.
I read
You
Jeremiah
if they
7,
support
5
Donald
through
Trump, okay,
7. I like
okay,
how
so you
she
hang up
calls
on me. I've
back.
been watching your
We'll go to
your show for
Ezekiel
the first
47,
time
verse
tonight,
22.
and you are
You shall
so
allot it as an
one-sided. You don't even know
inheritance
how
for
to have a
yourselves and for the
conversation.
aliens who
Are you
reside among
invested
you,
in this? Do you
aka
support Donald
migrants,
Trump?
and have begotten children among
Oh,
you. Oh,
what are
you
you
mean
waiting for?
like the
Like, come on
immigrants
with green
within the
hair, blue
United
hair?
States that have
What the
birthed
hell?
children. Okay. They shall be to you as citizens
Look at her. She's
of
wanting to go
Yezreel. With you they shall be allotted an inheritance among the tribes of Yezreel. So,
go.
wow,
My husband's
we
asleep
should
now.
treat immigrants the exact same way we treat everyone else. Fantastic. We have Zechariah
I love the
7,
melting pot.
verses
I
9 through
love
10.
it. I
Thus
like eating
says the
all the
Lord of
food
hosts,
too,
render
all
true
the
judgment, show
different
kindness and
international
mercy
foods. I
to one
love
another.
it.
Do not oppress the widow, the orphan, the alien, or the poor, and do
I
not
love that
devise
you
evil
are
in
so
your hearts
fucking
against
blessed and
one
ignorant.
another.
How old
Perhaps
are you?
you
You haven't even answered
forget
that
your
question. Do you have any
Bible.
kids? Do you want to have any
Matthew
kids? Do you want to have
5,
a
verses
family?
43
You want
and
to get married?
44.
You
You
want to
have
have a
heard
house?
that it was said, You
I
shall
mean,
love
shit,
your
what do you
neighbor
want to
and hate your
do?
enemy. But I
I
say
mean,
to you,
man, you don't even
love
like
your
want to have a
enemy and
conversation.
pray
Just
for
quote, quote,
those
quote.
who
Oh, because the
persecute
pro
you.
came on
It
that's
seems
giving
you
you
have
shit, so now you're
forgotten
going to stay on the
your
phone, huh?
Bible. Matthew
Oh, my
25, verse
Bible. You
40.
believe in Jesus
Truly
Christ?
I say to
You do
you,
believe in
as you
Jesus
did it
Christ.
to one of the least of my
Oh, you
brethren,
don't even let
you
people
did it
listen
to
to me.
me.
You don't let
The
nobody
way
even
that you
listen
treat
to my
others, ma'am, or
voice.
you
I
celebrate
listened back
within
to
the
your shit
treatment of
already.
others shall be
Nothing.
done
Doing
to
nothing.
you,
So
or
bye
you
again. I'll
did
call you
to
back when you want to
Jesus
have
in
a
this case,
actual
because this is
conversation.
Jesus speaking. Luke 10:27. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind and your neighbor as yourself. Oh, she hung up again. What a surprise. I guess she forgot her Bible. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep, I am. How's it
Awesome.
going?
Going well. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah, a little bit. Not as much as I used to, but yes, somewhat.
Okay. So, what specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his first 12 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
So I wouldn't even call it like a good amount of support, to be honest. But I mean, I really liked his if you've heard of the Trump RX, where he launched
Are
the
you on
drug
Medicaid or
discount.
Medicare?
I am actually, yeah.
Okay. Then, yeah, it benefits you. And congratulations. I'm happy for you that it's going to give you some benefit.
And then obviously the economic and trade policies. So where he was reshoring investments, made
Oh,
trade
you mean the
agreements.
economic and trade policies of tariffs that have made us lose hundreds of thousands of manufacturing jobs? The curve just goes down.
Well,
Since April of
yeah.
2025, exactly. Isn't that interesting? So we're actually hurting our economy? Mm. And who can you remind me, maybe perhaps you know this answer. When we have a 15% tariff on a country like Vietnam, who pays that 15% tariff to the United States government?
Who do you think?
I'm asking you to see if you know.
I do know.
So can you tell me
but
who?
you can't-
How about you answer the question? So if we import
do.
something at a
We pay.
15% tariff, who pays that 15% to the United States government?
We do.
Who's we?
Taxpayers.
There's actually one specific correct answer to this question. It would be the United States importer. So really, when you're supporting his economic policy, you're just supporting the fact that American importers, which can be everyday American citizens, are in fact, guess what? Paying these additional taxes. And as we found from the Kiel Institute, they released a study. They did a study on the tariffs that have occurred within the United States of America, that 96% of that $232 billion of tariffs that Donald Trump claims to have made, I think it's 232 billion. It might be million with an M. 96% has actually been passed on to the consumer. Interesting. Why would you Why would you
Support
support
tariffs?
that the American citizens are paying back 96% of that overall
Because,
tariff amount that's been reaped by the American government? The consumers are
well,
paying it. Why do you support hurting our consumers?
I don't support hurting consumers, but you got to understand that tariffs, they're not meant to make
That
prices
is the
cheaper in the
economic
short term, right?
policy, sir, is tariffs.
Well, yes, and so if you let me
So then
finish,
you support
tariffs,
you. I just want to be clear. Did you or did you not say that you supported Donald Trump's economic policy?
yes, and
Okay,
I
so
know I'm
then
trying
you
to,
support the tariffs because that is quite literally his economic policy.
yeah, but there's a reason why I support the tariffs, and if you let me finish,
And you
like I'm trying
support consumers paying 96%. Actually, let me get the exact amount here. I am curious. What is the exact amount? How much did the in? And then we'll get the all right.
yeah,
So
no
yeah,
worries.
we're gonna
I'm
go
trying to
with
be
the
like,
high end, which I was right. It was
okay,
287 billion. Wow, I like it when I'm right. I meant to open up my calculator. So let's put in all of these zeros. 287. I'm not doing 90%, like trying to do that math in my head. Forgive me, guys. 0.96. So you're happy that consumers, United States American citizens, have paid $275.5 billion to reap CEOs and corporates benefits from them having to pay the United States consumers. You're happy that $275 billion has been paid to the United States government in addition by American consumers in a tariff tax. Now let's go ahead and see. I wonder how much that divides up between each person. Actually, let's find out the exact number of individuals over the age of 18 in America. Over the age of 18 in the US. Let's see about how much that number is. Adult population 258 million. So let's take this 520 right, 275 billion 520 million and number, and let's go ahead and divide that by 258 million. Wow. So at least with this number, each person over the age of 18 has paid an additional $1,067 to the United States government because of tariffs.
sure.
That's not sure
So,
that's math. Or do you disagree with math?
no, I don't disagree with the math at all, but you got to understand that like the stat measure that you're providing is short-term impact. It's not long-term leverage or security or supply chain independence, which is primarily what tariffs are
Oh,
used
and
for,
how
right?
long will it take us to achieve supply chain independence, sir?
I wish I could tell you. I
Oh,
mean, I
well, then
can't give you an
perhaps you
exact
shouldn't
time frame,
claim that
but
it's short term when you don't even know when that short term period is going
well,
to end.
you can never put a number on that. So,
Oh,
but you
you
got to understand that
can't. So then
tariffs
if it's
are
so then I'm sorry, if you can't put a number on it, then it's not short term. It is in fact long term because you are incapable of estimating it, and you're also saying that everybody else would also be incapable of measuring that number. So it
do
is
you know
not
what
short
tariffs
term. It is in
do you
fact
know what tariffs are
long
meant to do?
term because you don't know the long reaching impacts of it. You're
I do
incapable
know
of
the
finding that.
long-term impact
Then
of it. I
when
do
is the
know.
short term end? When are we going to be independent?
Do
Manufacturing
you
wise, and we're
can
able
you
to
tell me
source
how you?
everything that we need within the
Okay,
United States.
sure. Do you know what tariffs are meant for? Like, do you know what their purpose is?
In
Without,
theory,
yeah,
because it's
without looking
never
it up.
been proven.
Uh-huh.
Without doing what?
Without looking it up,
Sir,
you know?
I don't have anything up. Like,
Okay.
you can hear it when
Because
I
I think
type,
it's
to be very
sure,
clear. Yeah, in
sure. And I'm trying to let
theory,
you speak.
the
I'm not
I
trying to talk over you, you know? So I'm trying to, give you your space so you can talk. I don't want to talk over you. I'm trying to have a conversation. So
targeted
how about
tariffs.
I
Oh, okay.
sure. Go ahead. Just as like do you know what tariffs are meant to do? Their initial point.
I don't know. 45 seconds ago, I could have answered if you had stopped.
I'll tell you right now. I mean, they're meant to force companies to move supply chains.
Oh.
What else? They're meant to reduce dependence on hostile trade partners, right? Like, do you measure a seatbelt by how uncomfortable it is, or do you measure it by what it prevents, right? So it protects domestic industries from state subsidized dumping.
Is that
And
what
you do
targeted
understand that,
tariffs are attempting to achieve?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
well,
So
you
can
know,
you tell me, let
Biden
me
also
ask you
said
this. Where can we produce coffee in the United States
we
of
could,
America with enough to sustain the caffeine addiction for the people of the United States of America? Where do we make coffee in the US?
you know, that's a pretty good question.
Oh, how
So,
about bananas? Are we able to supply enough bananas for the entire United States of America?
probably not,
Are
honestly,
we
but I
able
mean,
to
have you
completely
noticed that?
supply all of the beef that's necessary for the United States of America?
I don't know. I mean, like, do you notice an impact on your banana prices? Mine have always been 29 cents per banana. I don't know. I mean, I haven't personally experienced anything because of this. I don't know if you
Oh,
have,
okay.
but you do realize that Biden also kept the tariffs, right? Biden
Targeted
kept most of Trump's
tariffs.
tariffs.
No, incorrect. He
Yep.
kept targeted tariffs. Any blanket tariffs were removed. He kept targeted
So
tariffs specifically on lumber and steel because that absolutely can be produced within the United States of America. Please learn something before you try to speak it and say it incorrectly because you're wrong.
so what's the difference between a targeted and blanketed tariff? And
What are the difference between those two words? Targeted means you're going after, let's just say, like one specific product, like
or yep.
steel and lumber, where a blanket is a tariff that's on every product that's coming out of every location. Because did you skip April of 2025, sir? I would
I might have.
assume you were awake and alive in April of 2025, correct?
Yep. Yeah, I was. I don't know what your point is, though. I mean, targeted tariffs are more efficient once, you know, you have leverage, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, they're
Blanket
not.
tariffs create leverage. Yes, they do.
Oh, okay, that's your opinion. What has
And I'm
happened
not,
in
and
the
I'm,
United States of America every time that we've done blanket tariffs on other countries? Not even just talking about the entire world like Donald Trump did in April of 2025, right?
can you
When
say
was
that?
the
Sorry,
last
can you say that
time?
one more
What
time?
what happened the last time we did blanket tariffs on other countries? Do you happen to know?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, well, okay, answer. Oh, got it. That tracks. All right, let's see. I think we can do one more phone call. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello, yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah, so I had a question about that
I
before
would
we get
like you to
into it.
answer mine if you're able to. What specifically has Donald Trump
Well,
achieved? Okay.
I just wanted.
Then I'm sorry. This goes a specific way. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes,
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 28 years old.
28. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump achieved in his 12 months back in office that has earned your continued support?
Great question. I actually want to subvert the question to saying you need to start letting people talk on your stream and welcoming.
I don't think I will, and it definitely won't start with you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, yeah, it's me again. Sorry, I accidentally hung up.
Oh,
I was
was
trying to
that?
adjust my volume, and then I tried to call back, and it didn't work.
I'm okay. Well, that sure flubbed out, huh, guys? You should let other people talk on your stream. Okay, well, click. Sorry, guys. I am at my time anyways. I'm going to go ahead and read through some of this. Let's see. Cluminati, thank you for the Australian $7.99. I appreciate you so much. Saying love you, Ari. Saying hi from Australia. We'll love you too over in Australia. Thank you, Lucky, for the jewels. Thank you, Yo Boy, for the jewels. Sean says creepy mommy issue. Masochists are getting creepier and more weird. Yeah, I know they're all over that chat. Thank you, Sean. Paul, thank you for the 10. I appreciate that so much. Crypto, it's more like crime toe. Yeah, I agree with that one. Thank you, Phantom. Dude, go crawl back under your rock. I'm not sure which caller that was to, but W. Paul, thank you so much. Jimmy, thank you for the jewels. Caller is going to continue to cry or say something. That's what I was wondering about him. He just was like going on and on and on. That's why I asked about cheese. Thank you, SB, for the 2. Rivulet, thank you for the jewels as well. Thank you. Paul says, Ari crushing it. You got it. That's what I'm here to do. I appreciate you, Paul. Thank you so much for the 20. Scott says, with a Canadian 20, thank you. From personal experience, I feel parents are heavily influencing their children's political views. Maggots, think for yourself. Yeah, that's very true. Alex, thank you for the 2. Trump supporters eat corn on the cob the long way. All these people who worked instead of going to school saying that graduating university is easy is hilarious. Yeah, I would agree with that, Alex. They don't really have real life experience at that point. Tatia, thank you. You are so cool. I appreciate that. I hope I said your name correctly. Scott, thank you for the Canadian 10. Trump is a joke. NATO laughs at him. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Thank you, Prison, for the $1. Thank you, Andrew, for the jewels. With the relationship between Pooptin and Trump and his shart or farting, that's funny. Thank you, Scott, for the 5. You're smart. I see you are going to go far in life. Stay blessed. Thank you. Inu, I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. My top 10 streamers are you and Polly only. Well, thank you, W. Luca. I appreciate that so much. Cup of Joe says cooking with Ari. We're having omelets, my guy. Thank you for the bits. Sterling, thank you for the jewels. Faz Plasma says they love Trump. Good for you, my guy. Thank you for the $19.99. I appreciate that. Can't understand normal thinking. I don't know who that's to, but thank you, Miller. Thank you again for the $9.99 saying you love Trump. I appreciate you. Magatha, thank you, Feisty. Yeah, she definitely has forgotten to read her Bible. Thank you, Paul, again for the 20. I do appreciate that. Get alive, Donald's up there and you're here. Okay. Thank you for the £1.99. Religion is a poison. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree. I believe it helps people, though. Some of these MAGA males sound like me when I'm having trouble. Damn. Good job, Scott. You said it again. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Thank you guys so much. All right, guys. Tomorrow is Friday. I should be off. Don't expect to see me on tomorrow. I think I will be on Saturday. Not 100% sure. Friendly reminder for anybody that is still here that does not know it. I just want to let you guys know I will be off next week. Hung up for asking for a clarification, low tier. Okay, thanks, John. I don't know who you're talking to. Okay. I will not be on the week of the 9th, so do not expect me on. I might make a pop-up. It just depends on everything that's going on at that time. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day for then. I should be on that weekend. Should definitely be back on that Sunday with Polly. You guys will still see Polly, just probably not me. So I'm having a minor surgery, and that's it, and I'll be back. That's the idea. So it just depends on my recuperation, where I'm at with it, and me getting back on. You guys have, I wish it was just a regular week off. It is for recuperation. You guys have a great rest of your night. And like I said, I